So I've already made this video once and I went on a rant a little bit, just a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna try not to do that in this one. Here we go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and welcome back to another day in the life of UK9. All right, so we're gonna talk about a subject that for service dogs and teaching them one of the most important things when it comes to service dog work is the trigger, okay? I have trained dogs for the military. I've worked as a military handler, all that stuff, and we taught dogs to detect landmines. That being said, we used a vest as what was basically a trigger on the dog, okay? When this thing was on the dog, that told the dog that it is working. It's no longer time to play. It's time to be serious. We need to pay attention to whatever I'm supposed to be doing. And it's that simple, okay? And it's a very simple task to teach. But for some reason, people struggle with it. So we're gonna go over that today. You get a puppy, okay? Little puppy, okay, little puppy. Simple thing. Get a puppy harness, okay? Amazon, maybe 20 bucks, maybe. I like Elite Canine gear, but they don't make puppy harnesses. So I buy the cheap ones anyways. As you can see, puppies will chew the daylights out of this, okay? And it's fine. They will grow out of it. I don't put crazy patches on it. I don't go crazy because no puppy's gonna go out in public, so there's no need to put a bunch of stuff on here, okay? Get yourself a simple vest, put on the dog. You go do obedience, any type of controlled work where you want that dog to focus on you, boom, in harness. When the dog's allowed to go be a puppy and do its puppy things, boom, add a harness. Simple. As the dog gets bigger, you upgrade, okay? There are many different vests, by the way. This is the one I prefer, all right? You put them in a bigger vest and you just keep working them. Once you're ready for public, you can put your service dog stuff on there, okay? In training, and start going out in public to work dogs. Vests can be a bunch of different ways, okay? Now, here's the thing when it comes to training a service dog, and you know, if you're self-training or as a trainer, okay, if you put a bunch of crazy stuff all over the dog and you're taking it out in public, all right, you're gonna get people that are gonna stop you. You're gonna get, oh, puppy, look at the little puppy, oh, puppy, puppy, puppy. You get it, okay? And it's annoying when you're trying to get that dog to focus, okay? Now, can you sit there and have them keep doing it, work your dog? Yes. But if you're trying to perform other tasks for this dog to do, what you're trying to get done is not being done because you have to work on other behaviors because the people are trying to interfere, all right? My perspective on a trigger vest, if you notice, are going to be kind of natural, earthy tone colors that are going to kind of blend in with a dog. Coyote brown, okay? Kind of like desert tan color, OD green, black, gray, okay? Colors where that vest disappear into the dog. The reason why is we want the dog to know it's there and the dog gets told, hey, time to work, okay? But it does not draw attention to yourself. You know, we do a lot of dogs for PTSD and people that don't do well in crowds. So why do you want to put all that stuff on the dog, like crazy patches and stuff like that? You know, vest doesn't need to be red, okay? Dog doesn't even need to wear a vest. You can put a fancy collar on the dog as a trigger. I just like vests, all right? It is a clear, big trigger for the dog to understand. You put a normal collar on the dog, the dog might not know the difference between its other collar and its normal collar, okay? So bandana could technically be one, but those things are cheaply made and you have to constantly keep changing them out. And you know, you get a different color, whatever the case may be, might not trigger the dog right. So get something that the dog knows and is not going to be all sorts of crazy on there. Okay, doesn't mean you can't do hot pink, doesn't mean you can do all bright orange, it doesn't mean you can't do yellow, blue, whatever the case may be. All right, but if you do not want the attention, don't do bright colors. Don't put a bunch of patches all over it. Don't do it. Don't put your dog in these goofy looking things. Okay, little rec specs. Okay, there's no need for them. Okay, you're doing service work. Military dogs, I've worked and been around, and we never used rec specs. There was no point. Okay, the dog's eye is built so just like yours. If you try to go poke your eye, your eye's automatically going to close. Okay, if something's going to come in and really poke, okay, yeah, it's going to hurt the puppy. Okay, if it's a little kid, that little kid's going to learn real quick not to touch another dog, because you, as the trainer or handler, should stop them before it even happens. You should be aware of your dog's surroundings and your surroundings. Okay, so don't go crazy, you know, putting all this stuff in. You get the dog, start it in a vest, all right, from the start. Every time you do obedience, every time you do work, anytime you do any type of the medical task training that you need, in here. Okay, now in your home environment, if you are like diabetic alert, or you know, dogs or whatever the case may be, obviously you want that dog to work all the time. Okay, however, the dog, there's ways around it. You can make the dog start doing the scent stuff outside of a harness, okay, so on and so forth. The dog can know, like, hey, outside the home, you know what I'm saying, I have to be more alert, more obedient, need to pay more attention. I hope I covered all that. Oh, no, I didn't. This is where I almost go into the rant, so we're gonna hit this up. If you are working your dog all day and your dog needs a break, okay, that's where this comes into very good play. Okay, if you take this off the dog, this is telling the dog that it is not working. Okay, it is allowed to go run around, it's allowed to go pee, it's allowed to go poop, it's allowed to do whatever it wants to do, okay, because it's no longer working. That being said, if you are in a location where pets are not allowed, okay, do not give your dog a break in that scenario. I'm gonna hit the subject, but I'm gonna bounce right back. Like Disney World, okay? Pets are not allowed to be in Disney World, but service dogs are, okay? Does that mean your service dog can go say hi to Cinderella? No, because your dog should be paying attention to you because it is working, okay? And I know people are gonna start their, you know, comment, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 my dog can still smell me from over there. And it all depends on scenario. I train scent dogs for a lot of things, all right? And one thing I've learned, the further the scent pull, or the scent is from the dog's nose, sometimes it's harder for the dog to smell, especially if there's other odors being mixed in. And that dog is being rewarded by being pet by the princess, okay, for coming over, saying hi, oh, good boy, oh, look at that, good boy, whatever, okay? But the dog is still being rewarded. You rewarded the dog to pay attention to you. Now somebody else is doing it. So they're reprogramming, retraining your dog. Shouldn't have it. So, but if you are somewhere, here, we're bouncing back. If you are somewhere where dogs are not allowed to be, all right, pet-wise, then this should stay on all the time, okay? Because the dog is working, okay? If you can't get somewhere, it's okay if a dog goes to the bathroom in this, okay? But the dog needs to be potty trained, okay? Potty command, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let the dog, hey, it's okay, go potty right here. All right, clean up after your dog, you're done. Dog is still technically working because the dog will still be next to you. Nobody else will be around, okay? But do not let your dog off leash, running around, playing, whatever the case may be, if you're in an area where dogs, pets are not allowed, okay? It's just like working in a company, all right? Working in a factory, whatever the case may be, and you have, you're taking your lunch break, they have designated areas to take a lunch break. They usually have an outdoor lunch area, they have an indoor lunch area, and then you have your car or go out to eat, okay? You can't go on the line, you can't go anywhere, because if you're on lunch, you're physically not on the clock. And if you're not on the clock, you are physically not protected by that corporate's or that company's insurance. So if something happens to you, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, and so is that company, okay? It's the same with the ADA. If something happens and your dog misbehaves or does something it's not supposed to, and somebody sees it, you're no longer protected by the ADA, because you are doing something that your service dog should not be doing, okay? A service dog is trained to perform a task to help you with your medical disability, okay? Not what, you know, let's go play and, you know, have fun. Oh, look at me, everybody, I got a service dog, okay? It's there to help you with your medical disability. So, if you can get somewhere, take this off, let the dog go stretch its legs, let the dog go do whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you have an area that you can go to. I want to clarify that. Hope this video was very informational. I will see you guys in the next one. Actually, the next one I think we're going to talk about is probably scent training and understanding how, I don't know, we'll do something with scent. I know that. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you soon, and you all have a wonderful day.